we are back again with a new video on the orthographic projections right here. Here you can see we did this very the first one, and this way the fourth one, right? So today we are gonna do the third as well as the second one, right? So you see from this view, right, from this portion, at first we are gonna do second. So from this very portion you see this is gonna be the front face, right? So let's say the what is gonna be the x and the y coordinates, right? So if you see from the face, right, you see this is gonna be our a rectangle. See, and the dimension would be we have x. You see here we have x how much? Let's just see. The y gonna be 50 for sure, and for the x we need to verify. You see we have 30. This for this very portion we have 30, and this very also we have 30. So half is gonna be the radius, so 30 30 60. So 50 by 60 is gonna be our length. You see the x-axis. Okay, so we are just going to draw here, but also we need to see here, right? This is 50, right? So 50 to the left, and then we have a rectangle, right? So we will just see here. Let's just get a parallel line. Let's get through dimension. Let me put it to 10 at first. So 10 here, 10 here, 10 here, and 10 here. Okay, done. So the very next thing that we are going to see here is it is going to be like 50 to the left. So other minus 50 comma 0. Done. See, we went 50 to the left, and now from here we need a rectangle. Let's make a point here. What would be the dimension? So it is gonna be minus 60 comma 50. Okay, so by choosing the main line here, it is going to be minus 60 comma 50. Okay, see, we had it here, right? I will just zoom it. We had this one. Now we can just delete it. This is of no use. Okay, so next what do we see here is you see here from this very portion, this very top, we have a line coming aligned down. So for that we need a 50 mm line here, which is again getting up by how much? 30. So let's just make it. We are going to make 2-point line from here, which is 50 to the right. Okay, and again it is getting up by 30. See, we are up. Now we just joined it. That's it. You see, we just made it. What next you see here is we have a circle here, right? And the center is 25 left from here and 20 up. Okay, so we will just draw it by you can just use any. I will just take the construction just for this very purpose, just to identify the center. So this is gonna be from here. We need to go 25 to the left. Okay, and then again it is 20 upward. So 20 upward. See, we have our point here. So we have a circle there. So let's just make a circle. Center with radius. Okay, so what is the radius here? We see we have 20, right? 20 is the diameter here, so it is gonna be of 10 mm radius. We will just make 10 here. 10 would be radius, and this would be the center. So done. So we made a mistake here in choosing our main line. Okay, so perfectly done. You see, the very next thing is we have to delete this very portion as well along with this. So you see, we did it. Very next you're gonna see here is we don't have any kind of back edges except of this very, right? This is like 30 So you see here we have 30 from the left, from this very part. If you see, it is 30 to the left, and this is gonna be 30, then this is gonna be 15, right? So 15 from this side, 15 from, I guess, this side, right? Because the whole is gonna be of 60, 30 plus 30 this very, so 60, so yeah, 15, right? So this is 15 from here, 15 from here. So I will just, or you can just say this is the diameter, right? This 30 is gonna be the diameter. So, and this is whole 60. So 30 minus 60 minus 30, it is gonna be 30, and it is of two portions. So 15, 15 each. So since it is a hidden edge, so we are just going to have something different, like we are going to make a main line of dashed line. If you have any kind of issues regarding this very layer setup, you can just see my previous video. I will just mention it. Dash tiny. Okay, done. We will just make a parallel, which is 15. Okay, so 15 from this side too, and again 15 from this side. So this is what we needed to make here. I will just remove these very portions. I will remove this. I will remove these two. Okay, now perfect. Now using the 2 points and this very construction line, I will just take it here to either 0, minus 110. Okay, so very next from here again, either 0, minus 110, right? Again from here, it is going to be 0, minus 110. I can also do parallel, right? I can just have parallel, which is going to be 15 from here, 15 done, and this is going to be 50, so I will just use 50 here, 50. Okay, see, we just have it perfect. Also, we need a center line here, right? I just forgot to make it. I'll just use something different, like I can use this very radial. I will just use the dimension. I will choose the circle, right? I think I guess took it wrong. It's only a radial, right? So this would be the circle. So I'm just having it wrong. We have the center here, right? So I will just take 2 points. Okay, so main dash line, I will just align it there. So from here, okay, so from here to, we'll just keep here. So perfectly done. Where, oh shit, I just made it to a dashed. I have to make dash dot dash, not continuous but dash dot, and that's to it. It's gonna be tiny of 25. Okay, delete. Let's put it radial. It's gonna be this. I'm just having an error here. You see, it is going to be 10. It is just showing 10, but it's showing from different way. We just don't need by that way. We need diametric. Okay, so diametric can work here. We will just use diametric. So this is gonna be our circle. So this is going to be 20, right? I will just put the dimension here. So this is going to be 20, done. Okay, so I will just make a point here by using mail line. Okay, and just use the this very also. I can just point to the endpoints. Okay. I can use this to and put it here. Okay, done. Now this. So we can just make the line now, I guess. Okay, so this vary from this to, I can use this very dotted from here to here. It is, it doesn't, yes, it is dash dot. Okay, so again the very next gonna be from, I can just take from here to here. It's perfect, right? You see, this is perfect, perfectly done. So we are just going to save it from here to there. Like, we need to make the projection. We're just going to use the endpoint from here. I can just move it down by 0, minus 130. Okay. So just went good here. So the very next thing we are going to do here is let's just see here. So I think we made an error hereby. I'll just tell you. Let me just see here. Which side? Yes. Okay. So this was from the right side view, right? And right side view should be plotted to this way, left of the front view. We will just correct it. I will just shift this very to a portion here. Perfect. Okay, so done. Right. The very next is again from here. Okay, so from there we need the 0, minus 135, 140. Again, so the very next would be from here. From there to below, we need to get 0, minus 140. So done. See, we are done here with this. So the very next thing we are going to do here is we are going to make the top view, right? So the top view you see here, at first from here you see we went 30 to the left from the all the sides. Okay, from all the sides we see 30 from both sides, this and this. We went 30 off, and then we had arc with radius 30. So we'll just do it. Okay, so from here we were just going to have what was the, here it is going to be 60, right? So we went 0, minus 60 below, and then we went minus 30, 0. So good. Also here, from here we went minus 30, 0. Okay, so we went better. Now what we are gonna do is we are just going to create a division, right, from this point to this point. Okay, and we will just divide it. Like you see, using plugins we are going to divide this one. Please, just because we are going to make a center here. Center ticks on. I can just use main dash, no issue. Okay, you see it. I'll just delete this now. This is no use for me. I'll just make an arc here. The center would be here, and the radius would be of 30. And I will just use the mail line. The start angle, okay, so the start angle would be from 90 to 270. Okay, perfect. You see, just get it to perfect. The very next thing we are going to do here is we need to make at the center, right, from which is 30 from here. So at the center we need to make a 15 radius circle. So we'll just take it center with the circle, and the circle gonna be as a 15, and we are just going to have it here. Okay, so this is the circle we wanted, and for now let's just make 2-point line, main dot dashed. It is because we are going to have a center here from here to here. So done. And now I will just delete this very portion, we don't need it. The very next is again from here to here, we made it, like we made it. So the very next thing we are going to see here is we have this very portion cut, which is, you see, which is 20, right, and the hole is gonna be of 16. It is in the mid, so 60, you see, 60 minus so from every side we are going to have 20 20 20. Okay, so we'll just create a gap here from here. Okay, so from here we are getting down to 20 units. Okay, and now from now here we are having a rectangle. Okay, so what would that gonna be is we are going to have a rectangle. From the top we will just see it as a rectangle, and the rectangle gonna be of 50 comma 20. Okay, so the rectangle gonna be of 50 comma 20, 50 comma minus 20. You see, oh shit, I just did it wrong. Rectangle, I have to make using nail line of 50 comma minus 20, and so you see we just did it. Okay, the very next thing you see here is we have a center, right, we have a center at the below of it, so we need to show that. For that very portion we just need something else, right. We have center here, a portion is here, and next very portion is here. So we will use the dash dot line. We can stop this one. So from here to here. Okay, next is gonna be from here to here. Just make it in a better way. So from here to, you see, here. Okay, so perfectly done. The very next thing we are going to see here is we are going to have a dashed dotted line, right, bigger one. One more, it is because we are going to just see the show the center, dashed line. Okay, so the same 2.5, but it is gonna be of, I will just make it small. So I will just show it from here to, I can just take it here. Okay, done. So this is 25. We are just showing that we have a center here. That's it. Okay, and now the very next thing we are going to do is we are going to make this arcs here, right. So I'll just use this one. From here I am going to create at first not this one, but I will just make the projections here from. So the projections gonna be of the edges, right. So for the edges, let's just go from here. Is gonna be of how much? I guess it is of 30, right. So 30 10 40. So then minus 40 comma 0, it is going to be by construction minus 40 comma 0. Okay, done. Very next is from here, that same minus 40 comma 0, right? Very next gonna be from here, minus 40 comma 0. Okay, so the next one from here, and then minus 40 comma 0. Okay, you see, we just did it. Next gonna be from here to say 30 40 70, and then to minus 70 comma 0. Okay, done. So we just have it from here to other it minus 70 comma 0. Perfectly done here. So we will just make the arcs now. We have this very at center, and from here we need to have this at 10, right? So I will just put it here, and the start angle would be from 180 to 270. Okay, so done. Again we are going to make 2 here, right? So for that, again it's gonna be from 180 to 270. Done. Again from here to, we are just going to make it here. So for that, again 180 to 270. We are just repeating it again and again. To 70. Again for this very portion, I'll just make here, it will come to here. From here again 180 to 270. You see, we did it. Nothing else was getting to happen here. We did it in the better way. So the very next thing is, we are going to make the projections here, right here. So we will just again from here, I will just go left by 110 comma 0. Again from here I will go 110 comma 0. Okay, so and the very next thing is gonna be from here. From here I am gonna go how much? 60 50 110 120 minus 220 comma 0. Okay, perfect. So again I have to make from here. So at the rate 0 comma 100. So again here it's gonna be 0 comma 100. Again from here the very worrying thing gonna be here is to make the projections, the projection lines. Okay guys, so one more thing I'm gonna tell you here is we are going to have a short video over unboxing iPhone 15 which we got recently during our Big Billion sale. So I will just be sharing it quite sooner. So you see, we are done with making this very portions. Now the very next thing we are going to do here is we need to make the right view, right? That is from this very side, right? This very arc. So we are just going to see here a rectangle having x as 60 and the y gonna be 15. So I will just make it from here. So from here I will just make it the x is gonna be minus 60, y is gonna be a 50. So that's it. You see, I just made it. So the very next thing we are going to show here is we have a like here you see we have a hidden edge here, right? From this very portion we have a hidden edge. We will just show the edges. I will just use this too by using dashed line. Okay, so by using dashed line I can just show what is gonna be that. So I'll just show something different, right? I can use tiny dash. This is better. With the tiny dash I can just zoom it, and it's a 50, right? So I will just put it 0 comma minus 50. That's it, we are done here. Again we need more here. So from here we are going up by 0 comma 50. So we did it 0 comma 50. You see it is just hidden it, and now again we have a central line below, right? This very line. At first we had this, now we are going to make this very one. So again, so from not exactly from there, but I'll just make. So from here it's gonna be 0 comma 50. Perfect. The very next again here it's gonna be again 0 comma 50. Okay, so also we need one more. Like you see from here, if you see we did in this very portion we had a circle, okay, but what about this one? This is gonna be hidden from this very side, right? So we have to show that too. So for showing that, let's we need to make something here. We need to go to the mid portion, right? So for the mid portion I will just use this very part. I'll just use the not construction, but I can use the dimensional line. I will just use this edges from here to here, and then I will just use the plugin. I will divide this very line into a portion, main line above. Okay, so I did it, and now what I will do is I will just make a two point line. It should be main dash dot. So from here I can just show the grid method. So from here to the below portion I can just choose. See, I just made here, and now very next what I can just make here is I can just divide it into two portion, not two, but exactly if you see I need to get 15 below here, right? So I will just put, so from here I need to get 15 below, 0 comma minus 15. So I want 15 below, and from this very portion I need to make a see, I need to make one more line. So I will just show it. It shouldn't be much greater, but I can just take it from here to here. Okay, done. So I'll just delete this very portion. I don't need it. So see, it's perfectly done what we wanted to make. I need to delete this very two. We are done with this. And now dimensional portion, right? So for the dimensional I will just use the dimension line. So we just went through vertical. At first line we just go through vertical. I can just align this to 50. Done. So the very next vertical, we can just get it here. You see, let me just take the edges from here to, you see here. So this is gonna be of 20, right? Again from here to here, it is of 30. Any else vertical line that I need to show? I don't guess. So done up to this. Now we need to make the horizontal line. So for the horizontal, you see, we have from this very portion to here of 25. We are going to show this of 25, and the very next thing we are going to show here is we need to show this to be at 30. So from here to here, we need to show this to be 30, right? Again, the very next gonna be we need to show this very to be 50. So from here to here, this is gonna be a 50. What else gonna be for the horizontal? I don't guess we have anything else left for horizontal. One more here, you see, for the vertical we didn't mention this very portion, right? So 20. Done. Next is we need to show the radius here. I just use diametric, so it's 30, right? It's 30. So okay, done. The very next gonna be for the radial. I'll just choose this very, this is 30, so I can just put it here. Done. That's it. That's all what we should do. The very next you can do is you can just put the x-axis, y-axis here, here xy, and here x dash y dash. You can just see it from my last video. One more thing that you have to do here is you need to cancel these very lines. Cancel, I mean you need to remove it. That's it. So we are just done with this, where this is going to be our top view, the face view. This is our top view, and this is the right side view. So that's all for today. I guess you see this very portion. This one is, you can see this is same like this. We just need to make two arcs here, just greater than it, and just make it. That's all for today.